Buckle up because we're about to take a ride through the colorful history of the Ford Edsel, a car that has become synonymous with both failure and fascination in automotive lore. Born out of ambitious dreams and grand expectations, the Edsel was envisioned to be the next big thing in the automotive world, but it ended up becoming one of the most famous flops in the history of the industry. Our story begins in the late 1950s, a time of booming post-war prosperity in the United States. The Ford Motor Company, led by Henry Ford II, was riding high on the success of its popular models like the Ford Fairlane and Thunderbird. However, in order to compete with the likes of General Motors and Chrysler, Ford knew it needed something new and exciting to capture the imagination of American car buyers. Named after Henry Ford's only son, Edsel Ford, the car was conceived as a bold departure from conventional automotive design. It was meant to fill the gap between the Ford and Mercury brands, targeting the lucrative mid-priced market segment. Ford invested a staggering $400 million, equivalent to billions today, into the development and launch of the Edsel, making it one of the most expensive automotive ventures of its time. Amid much anticipation and fanfare, the Edsel was officially unveiled to the public on E-Day, September 4, 1957. The launch was an extravagant affair with elaborate marketing campaigns, celebrity endorsements, and a blitz in newspapers and on television. Ford went all out to build hype around the Edsel, even creating a special division within the company dedicated solely to its production and marketing. The Edsel was marketed as a car of the future, boasting a distinctive and avant-garde design that set it apart from its competitors. Its most striking feature was the horse collar grille, which became the defining characteristic of the Edsel's appearance. The car also boasted a range of innovative features for its time, including push-button transmission, self-adjusting brakes, and a teletouch steering wheel that controlled the transmission. At launch, the Edsel lineup consisted of 4 distinct models: the Ranger, Pacer, Corsair, and Citation. Each model offered a range of trim levels and options, allowing buyers to customize their Edsel to their liking. Despite its premium positioning, Ford priced the Edsel competitively, hoping to attract buyers looking for luxury and style without the hefty price tag. Ford spared no expense when it came to promoting the Edsel. The company enlisted the help of top advertising agencies and celebrities to endorse the car, including Frank Sinatra and Lucille Ball. They also launched an extensive marketing campaign that included print ads, television commercials, and even a special Edsel show that aired on all 3 major networks simultaneously. Despite all the hype and excitement surrounding its launch, the Edsel failed to live up to Ford's lofty expectations. Sales were disappointing from the start, and the car quickly became a symbol of corporate failure and mismanagement. There were several factors that contributed to the Edsel's downfall, including overhyped expectations. The Edsel was marketed as a revolutionary new car, but in reality, it was just another offering in an already crowded market. Consumers were underwhelmed by its design and features, especially given the hype surrounding its launch. Quality control issues. In its rush to bring the Edsel to market, Ford cut corners on quality control, leading to a host of mechanical problems and reliability issues. Many early Edsel owners reported problems with the car's transmission, brakes, and electrical system, tarnishing its reputation for dependability. Economic downturn. The late 1950s saw the U.S. economy enter a recession, which put a damper on consumer spending and made it difficult for Ford to sell high-priced luxury cars like the Edsel. The car's timing couldn't have been worse, as it launched just as the economy was beginning to falter. Poor brand perception. Despite Ford's best efforts to position the Edsel as a premium brand, many consumers still associated it with the Ford name, which was perceived as more mainstream and utilitarian. This made it difficult for the Edsel to attract buyers looking for a true luxury experience. In the face of mounting losses and public embarrassment, Ford made the difficult decision to pull the plug on the Edsel after just 3 model years. The final Edsel rolled off the assembly line in November 1959, marking the end of one of the most ambitious and ill-fated ventures in automotive history. While the Edsel may have been a commercial failure, it has since become a cult classic among collectors and automotive enthusiasts. Its unique design and place in history have earned it a devoted following, with restored examples commanding high prices at auctions and vintage car shows. The story of the Ford Edsel is one of ambition, innovation, and ultimately, failure. Despite Ford's best efforts to create a revolutionary new car, the Edsel was unable to capture the hearts and minds of American car buyers. Its legacy lives on as a cautionary tale for automakers, a reminder of the dangers of overhype and the importance of listening to the voice of the consumer. While the Edsel may have been a commercial flop, it remains an enduring symbol of the golden age of American automotive design and innovation.